The TENS unit is a great way to relieve pain naturally for fibromyalgia. This is electrotherapy pain relief, and TENS actually stands for transcutaneous, just meaning on the skin. Let's keep it simple. Electric nerve stimulation. Didn't want you to be in the dark about that if you've never heard of a TENS unit before. For those of us who deal with fibromyalgia or other types of chronic pain on a daily basis or on the regular, we know what a TENS unit is. If you have never used this before, it is a fantastic way to manage your fibromyalgia pain. I use the Omron brand, and I'm not going to show you because it comes out backwards on the camera. But as always, I'll have it posted in the description and all the information that you'll need to know about this. It is pocket sized, literally. This is tiny. It's simple. It comes with the unit, 2 pads with the cord, and this little thing that you'll rest the pads on after using it. You want to wash them after every use with some mild soap and water. Do not, and I repeat, do not use these wet. Please just use common sense when it comes to electrical stuff. If you don't have any common sense, I won't give you a hard time about it. I don't have common sense about a lot of stuff either. Read the instruction manuals. It comes with 2. This is the more detailed one. This is a quick guide. I love these, but read completely thoroughly through both of these, because this can be a very dangerous device if you don't use it right, and it can be a wonderful device to relieve pain if you do use it right. It has 5 different modes, meaning there'll be different pulses that it uses on your body to help you relieve pain. You got to do what works best for you. It has 10 power levels. You always want to start off at the lowest power level. When you've never used this before, work your way up. The more you're able to handle, the more pain relief you'll get. But to be honest with you, I've never gone above the midpoint, and I've received a lot of pain relief using this. I really only use it in 15-minute increments. You can use it at max 3 30-minute sessions per day, but it does have a 15-minute auto shut off, so you want to pay attention to that. Don't use this without consulting your doctor. Consult your doctor first before taking any medical advice is always what I would say, and you always take advice at your own risk. It takes AA batteries. That's how it's charged. And I like the quick guide. It has pictures on how you set this up. Use this guide. This will show you the proper placement of the pads in order to relieve pain. Now, speaking of that, let's go over safety precautions with this so that you know how to use it. Don't rely on my advice. Please read the instructions before use. We'll just briefly go over this. People who are pregnant, children, and anybody who has a pacemaker or any type of device inside, maybe metal, any implantation, sorry, you guys cannot use this. It is not worth the risk. Basically, don't use it above your neck. You can't use it on your head or your face or your neck at all. It'll cause a lot of issues. You want to make sure your skin's healthy, so I also do a series of videos on psoriasis. If you got psoriasis in that pain area, I am sorry, you're gonna have to use a different method for getting rid of your pain. This cannot be used on any skin that has any rashes, any open wounds. If you have any cancer lesions, don't use this on that. Another important thing to keep in mind is that you don't use it on your chest or near your heart. This is electrical. Just keep in mind, electrical and your heart do not mix. Another thing to keep in mind is don't use it on both limbs at the same time, meaning don't place one pad on this arm and one pad on this arm and turn this thing on. You don't want to do that. It's going to mess up your heart. Same goes with your legs. Don't do it. If you have pain in both limbs at the same time, you're just going to be able to do one limb at a time. You place them both on the same limb near the area of pain, and you just use it for that time and then put it on the other limb in that area of pain. You can always also use it on your back, anywhere on your back, but just read the instruction manual before doing that and find out the proper placement. I am gonna go ahead and demonstrate how this is used. Really, really simple. You follow the instructions, you can't go wrong. This is an awesome, simple, natural way to relieve pain without using all the crazy drugs that they try to give you for fibromyalgia. Don't do that. So here we go. Comes with plastic on there. And this is just kind of a rubber that sticks to your skin, so you can easily wash it and reuse it, and it will still work for many uses. This actually will work up to 150 uses. So here you go. Say I have pain in my elbow. I never place it directly on the point of pain. The instructions don't say you can't. I just never have. I'm just going by what physical therapists tell me. Make sure you hook each one of these modes up to the back of the pad. It doesn't matter which one goes to which, as long as it's fully connected, you're good to go. So I placed that there, and look how good it sticks. This one came off. Let me go ahead and reattach, and we'll get this baby going. Here we go. So this is for elbow pain. I just try to place it on the most fatty or, bulky muscle I can find, or fatty tissue. Here we go. I'm going to go ahead and turn this thing on and see. It goes ahead and starts at 1. So what I want to go ahead and do is hit start. And I can't feel it at all because it's on the lowest setting. So in order to get more pain relief, this will help, but you'll get pain relief the higher you go. So I want to go ahead and move it up, and I'm starting to feel it, but I can still barely feel it. It's not, seriously, this is just a really awesome way to try to relieve pain because it doesn't hurt unless you have a really low tolerance and it's way up there and you just have a lot of pain. I completely understand that. My pain's been managed so well for so long. I haven't used this in a really long time. The good thing about all of the methods that I use is that they work. Not only do they work at temporarily relieving pain, it's long lasting. So I am reaping the benefits of all of these modalities that I'm telling you about to treat my fibromyalgia, so I can operate as a completely able-bodied person who was extremely disabled before. Just listen to my testimony, and now I'm extremely not disabled. I'm 100% not disabled because I've learned to manage my pain with all of these natural methods. Once again, consult your doctor before using this or taking any type of medical advice. I am no medical professional, and you use my advice at your own risk. But I do pray that it helps you. It is low risk to use this, a lot lower risk than using those crazy medications that they prescribe you out there for fibromyalgia. And I would never recommend that, ever, not in a million years, especially when there are natural ways to treat this and become as able-bodied and pain-free as possible, like I have. Everything is going to operate differently on different people, but I do pray that the methods that I share with you guys help you the way that it's helped me, that you find the pain relief and the disability-free life that I have, that I'm living right now, based on everything that I've done diligently to get here. So once again, TENS unit, highly recommend it. Electrotherapy does a lot of good to relieve painful muscles and overused muscles and bodies. So thank you for listening to my video, and God bless.